My sister, I've been waiting to talk to you, my sister. Call me on the phone, my sister. I have some present for you. I have some information for you. And I have something for you, my sister. You need to understand, okay? Republican, non-Republican, conservative, liberal, Democrat, whatever. All of these political identifications, none of them include being a fucking asshole, an unrelentless asshole. COVID was one of the most devastating things that everybody in this fucking nation witnessed, and we're exhausted. We're fucking exhausted. We're trying to get our money back together. We're trying to fucking we're still grieving. We're trying to pull it back together. We saw what happened on the stage with Joe Biden. We saw it already. And it scared us. It scared the shit out of us. Really. I knew. I'm a bruja. I knew that he didn't really win the election. I know. Now let's get past that. Whatever wounds you have, whatever pain you have about your own personal embarrassment regarding that does not trump the necessity, the necessity and the need that the American people have for just some truth and some fucking comfort and some leadership and some fucking respect. We need respect. We need we need hope. Now, you may be completely unaware of how unappetizing the timbre of your voice is. And I don't think you are aware of how extra unappetizing it is when it's muffled because you've got someone's dick in your mouth. Get Joe Biden's dick out of your mouth right this fucking instant. Now, when I was at your rally in Doral, I realized how addicted to anger you are. Because anger is an addiction. And for you use anger as a form of intimacy. And I also noticed just how emotionally unintelligent and unevolved you are. Here we are in Doral, Florida, loads of Cuban people. They've been standing out here for hours and hours and hours. There were no Trump waters passed out. You didn't have no snacks, no nothing. They're just out there to support you. And you had the nerve to bring your clenched white butt on the stage just to gossip? To fucking gossip? I stood there while you had the fucking audacity to say Cuba, the dirty third world country full of terrorists, in a fucking crowd full of Cubans. Now, when I looked around, I was looking in people's faces. Maybe there were some people, probably maybe ages like 50 to 80, they probably can't even speak English, but they're there because, their family's there. But the younger Cubans, I looked, and there was this look of pain and shame. You hurt them. You fucking hurt them that day. And you're still using these very, very antiquated social terms like, black unemployment. What the fuck? Huh? The blacks. Then you went on to say oh yeah, and the the migrants are coming in from all these other countries, and guess whose jobs they're taking? The Latinos. What? No. Guess which fucking cheap ass white people are hiring undocumented workers in lieu of American citizens. That's what the fuck you should have said. Don't blame fucking people just trying to put some food on their table for fucking doing a job. The fuck? Are you stupid? No one can steal a job that they are not given. I repeat, no one can steal a job they are not given. The fault is not of the migrants. The fault is not with anyone other than the class of people who hold the keys to the workforce. Common sense would tell you that. You don't have to be a liberal or a fucking Republican to understand that simple fact. Now, while I watched you up there at that podium, clinging onto the podium for dear life with your butt cheeks just clenched, they were just clenched together so hard like fucking Fort Knox. You were in that suit, I bet you smell like turkey bacon grease under there. All I saw was like Eric Cartman at age 90, sassy little fat white boy just sassing. Have you ever seen that meme where there's a hurricane coming and they ask the lady like what they're going to do? She's like, well, we're going to sit around and make some breads and some soups and desserts and breads and soups and get all fat and sassy. That's what the fuck you are right now. You are a fat and sassy son of a bitch. And then I saw you hairy. You so pussy. I saw you scurry into your SUV and drive off at the end. Cause you scared. And I know you're scared. And I know you ain't about shit. Cause you keep talking about Biden. When Biden's not the issue. Whatever the secret party, the secret group of people behind him that have been running the government are the issue. But you're not brave enough to talk about that. You're not brave enough to talk about that. You're not. Absolutely fucking not. And just a little bit of advice, okay? You have two good-looking children, Ivanka and Barron. Those other two, leave them home. Leave them fucking home. The language of their face, those big old chicklet 1974 Lincoln Town Car veneers that they got in their fucking mouth. Leave them home. Leave them home. They don't articulate well. They don't speak well. They don't have the energy. They don't have they don't have the energy that would make anyone feel safe. And they represent you fucking terribly. They came out and said exactly same shit you came out and said. Leave them home. And you got all these magtards because, yes, there's a very big difference between a magtard and a conservative. All these magtards on the fucking internet, they're like, oh, well, ha, 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 everyone took the vaccine and da-da-da-da-da. Well, guess what, baby? Magtards get hit by cars too, you know. Unvaccinated people get hit by fucking cars too, you know. What the fuck are y'all saying? What are y'all saying? No, really, what the fuck are y'all saying? Literally. Like, magtards get hit by cars. Magtards get into motorcycle accidents. Magtards get cancer. magtards, have erectile dysfunction. The list goes fucking on. So my point in saying all of this is to say, Trump, the people are looking for a friend. The American people are looking for a friend. They're looking for someone who has their fucking back. Always remember that when you become the president of the United States, you're the president of all the people. Not just the people who fucking like support your fragile fucking ego. Ew. And we as Americans have been trying hard to be comfortable at home together in this country. We've been trying our hardest. Yes, what we saw on that stage with Biden scared the fuck out of us. Like, it's like almost, so my cousins, my fucking crazy ass cousins, when I was little, I used to be so afraid of that fucking screen mask. I'd be like sleeping, probably be like maybe 2 in the morning or whatever time Mad TV came on, because that's when they got active. And my cousin James would put this fucking screen mask on and like hide in the closet and then jump out and scare the fuck out of me, and like almost to the point of tears. And that's what's happened. That's what you do every time you mention Joe Biden. You cannot imagine the pain, the loss, the confusion that everybody in America is feeling right now. And you must be sensitive to that. Talk to us about how this gets better. Like we are desperate. We're desperate to know what the future of our lives holds, the future of our country, the future of our food, the fucking food, okay? That's another thing I've been meaning to get you to talk about. What the fuck is happening with our food here, Donald Trump? What the fuck is happening with our food? Why do we have all this shit? Like why does our food make us so sick? Why are all of our fruits and vegetables so modified? And why do you think it's smart to talk shit? Talk shit about and to countries that we rely on for food imports. Do you think that's smart? Huh? You think that's smart? Trump, where the fuck are the seeds in the watermelon? Now, okay, I can hear like the peanut gallery, the Magtard peanut gallery laughing, but no, I'm sorry, like I find no like racial offense in asking this question. The watermelon, the black seeded watermelon, is the most alkaline thing you can eat on this planet. Okay? It's anti-carcinogenic. It's fucking antibacterial. It's more hydrating than a glass of water, and it will save your life. Where the fuck are the seeds in the watermelons? Why are these avocados twisting and turning and doing all this other weird shit? What's happening? What the fuck is happening? Because, trust me, there's going to be no nation to lead. There's going to be no people here if we cannot figure out what the fuck we're eating. Just like, god damn it, on a very fucking base level. This is really the only country in the world that pays taxes to a government and receives absolutely no service. No service in fucking return. We don't even have food. We don't have any fucking food in this country, really. And in this good old state of motherfucking Florida, this good old state of Florida that rests on a bedrock of porous limestone is littered with fucking outdated septic tanks. I pay what is it called? The sewer and water department. I pay for sewage, but I have no sewage at my house. I got a shit pot. Shit pot buried into the ground. Now, when these shit pots release the liquid into this porous limestone bedrock, and the trees start drinking up the shit water, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's exponentially more fungus on these trees than there were 10 years ago. The vegetables that grow here are fucking weird. Any other state in this country, a bunch of kale, when it goes bad, it'll wilt. In Florida, when you buy a bunch of kale, it will remain firm and turn yellow. I've never seen any shit like that in my fucking life. Now back to the shit pots and the water situation here. You know, we have these like open wells with our water in, and yeah, they throw some chlorine in there and they send it back to our house. You know what the EPA reports on like the water for southern Florida looks like? I'm sorry, you don't have to be a Republican or a Democrat to know that if your environment is dirty, you will die. You also do not have to be a Republican or a Democrat to immediately realize how much of a national security threat that is. All it takes is for some dickhead to fly a Cessna right over one of these fucking wells, drop some shit in it, and boom, then it's all up in our fucking water. We're brushing our teeth with it, we're fucking showering in it, and kaboom. Now, you know, everyone's getting very, very, very sophisticated with their war, with their weapons for war and stuff like that. Somebody wanted to send some sort of like seismic wave at Florida. It would crumble, and you know what would happen? It would unearth millions of pots of shit. This would be pathogen fucking city. So I am here to tell you that we do not fucking care about whatever you think about Joe Biden. We don't care what you think about Kamala Harris. We don't care what you think about anyone or anything that does not directly support the prosperity and the health of the American nation, okay? Every time you mention Joe Biden, it's almost as if you may have some sort of crush, because it's beginning to become very homoerotic. Yes, it is. You might want to suck that motherfucker's dick from the back. Have some respect for yourself. Have some fucking respect for yourself. Get his dick out of your mouth. And don't put it back in. Don't say another word. Talk to us about the future.